And here we are at Lattafa headquarters. I'm here with creative director Abdul Rahim.
Yes.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you, Victor.
So we're gonna talk about everything Lattafa here because it's gonna be pretty much an exclusive for our region. So first of all, thank you for your time here. I appreciate your time to talk with us. And please, because Lattafa is now the #1 brand as far as popularity in the world. Congratulations on that.
Thank you so much.
People in the Balkan region buying your fragrances are really satisfied. And I'm wishing to say hi in their name to you. They are so happy and thank you.
Thank you so much everyone for showing support to Lattafa. It means a lot to us, and we're trying to give you as much as we can in terms of the quality as we always do. Thank you so much.
And yeah, like they love it, and it's synonymous in the Balkan region. People buying it in all the stores in the fragrance market. They're saying like Lattafa is synonymous with bringing the best quality into an affordable price. I'm wondering, first of all, was it an intention from the start?
Always. It's always been about quality.
Best quality for
affordable price.
For the price.
Yeah. We want them to indulge in luxury. Luxury doesn't need to be expensive to indulge in.
Yeah.
So we want them to indulge in the highest quality possible without paying for the price point.
And before we delve into this magical creation right here, I'm wondering, since people are also thinking when I see Lattafa, they're like, okay, this is an Arabic brand. But I wonder, what do you think? Is it now more Arabic? Or is it more international but with an Arabic heart?
I think the latter, because it's an international brand now. It used to be a very Arabic focused brand, but definitely it's an international brand with the Arabic culture, with the Arabic heart, like you said.
Okay, so just for reference for the people, for how long has Lattafa been in the business?
Lattafa's brand has been there for 25 years. My father's experience has been there for 50 years in the UAE, and we are exporting to 140 countries in the world from the UAE.
Okay, so Abdul, I'm wondering now, is there any creation that surprised you? They became a big bestseller, but you wouldn't expect it to be.
Yara is one of those fragrances.
Okay, congratulations on Yara. It's
so
really big in Balkan region.
I wasn't expecting it to become what it is today. I believed in it, as I always do in all my products, but the growth that it showed us, or the level that it has reached today, I wasn't expecting, or none of us were expecting that.
Alright, and also because I can't wait to talk about this, but I first have to cover the novelties. Asad Elixir and Yara Elixir. How did they come about? Because those are really popular fragrances. What you wanted to convey with those new elixirs?
We wanted to convey, basically, Asad and Yara are very flagship products for Lattafa. So we wanted to have an intense version or an elixir version, a smoother version for those two by adding some interesting ingredients to the DNA without being too close to the originals. So what we added for Yara is we took the Yara DNA and then we added this marshmallow note at the top and a lot of more white florals like jasmine. It gives a more elevated and mature feeling and mature look. Asad Elixir, we took the DNA, but then we added more patchouli, we added more incense, we added more tobacco just to kind of round things up and make them warmer and more nicer.
And congratulations, great job. I would say the same as a fragrance critic for around 10 years. So yeah, I think you conveyed the message really well with that intention. And now, Lattafa Kama, please let me know the beginning of the story and coming now to being the, as far as for granting information, #1 most important fragrance, most popular in the world.
Yes.
It's really impressive.
Lattafa Khamra is everyone's baby.
Yeah.
So it's the idea was to basically create something different from what it already was there on the market. We wanted to bring a lot of the Middle Eastern culture into it, so we used dates.
Dates.
Yes.
Yes.
So we used dates and we added more cinnamon. So in the Middle East, here in the UAE, we eat a lot of dates, especially in Ramadan. We are eating dates and with a lot of spice. So it's in a lot of tea. So kind of bringing, and that's where the Khamra Qahwa was born, because I was like, okay, now we did something around dates. Now how do we transform this to Khamra Qahwa to make sure that it still keeps the DNA of the Middle East? And so we used Qahwa, which is Arabic coffee, to enhance that experience for the consumer. And then we launched the Dukhan, which means smoke. So
my favorite, yeah.
In the Middle East here, we use a lot of bakhur and smoke to scent ourselves. So we added that smoky touch to the original DNA to make it more smokier.
But I'm wondering, at one point, were like, of course, there's a lot of Lattafa fragrances, but at what point you were like, okay, this is getting out of control for this one?
So we launched this in 2022, I believe, and at what point? I think it was around 3 to 4 months after the launch.
That early?
That early.
Okay.
And we just started seeing it blow up like crazy. We never expected, we're like, okay, we launched this and it was getting good feedback, but suddenly out of the blue, the amount of
orders
and the amount of love that people were showing to this fragrance was crazy. And it was also post-COVID, and you know, people were watching a lot of TikTok, watching a lot of social media, and it was just beautiful to see how that affected, like, organically, because you know, at that time it was just like, okay, everyone was at home and filming about Arabic fragrances, and it was really nice.
And it's crazy. And now I'm now wondering, are you aware how much your fragrances are popular in Balkan region?
I'm not so aware, unfortunately. I'm guilty of not being aware.
The thing is that, like, I think Lattafa Camera is the fragrance that is a household staple.
Okay.
Like, in your home you have to have, you know, oil, you have to have washing the dishes and camera. It's like, that's how popular it is in Serbia. And to top things off, you told me previously that there's a lot of big names as far as perfumery involved in your business. It is strange that people think that because it's affordable, that there's no way that there's somebody that is creative and so high class as the names you just mentioned me. So is that a thing that bothers you? Or you're like, yeah, like, we don't care?
It doesn't bother us what people say. We know what we do, and we're very confident in what we do. We know the direction we're taking this. We've been working with all the big perfumers and master perfumers like Dominique Hopion, like Quentin Biche, like Jean-Louis Chuizac, like
top names.
Yeah, I mean, we work with them since
rock star perfumers,
since ever we started. So it's just that we don't really say, right? But last year we decided to just, with the Teriyaki and Teriyaki Intense launch, we said, okay, let's make a buzz in the market. Let's just show people that we also work with with big perfumers like Quentin Biche, and he was on board as well. And then we launched this Teriyaki and Teriyaki Intense, which is my personal favorite fragrance in the platform.
Yeah, wow. I've tried it like yesterday because we don't have it in Serbia. Crazy.
The Teriyaki Intense is one of my favorite fragrances ever made.
Hopefully you guys can try those in Serbia and the Balkan region when it comes there with the distribution.
Not to mention also one of the most closest friends that I have in perfumery is Jordi Fernandez, who has educated me a lot about perfumes and ingredients, and who opened my mind to the perfumery world. So that was, he's such a gem. He's such a gem.
And I think you guys are now, thanks to this video and thanks to Abdul, this is nothing that is, you know, like rushed. This is planned. This is a huge team of people, not only from this part of the world, but from all of the world. Correct. The best noses, the best quality things, and the thing that they're generous and we should be thankful is that they are willing to give us to everybody, to everyone, not to only the people with, you know, big money, which was reserved to previously to people. So yeah,
there's a lot that goes behind our fragrances in general. A lot of work, a lot of research, a lot of development, a lot of hard work, ideas, brainstorming, this, that, and help from a lot of these beautiful people who are part of perfumery. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you, and just I'm happy that we have a proof now that you should not underestimate Lattafa, and because Lattafa is big now, and from what I've smelled here, it's gonna be even bigger in the future. Abdul, thank you so much.
Thank you so much
for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Cheers.
Cheers.